Long time no see, everyone. It's your old mate Garcons back at it again. This time with a bit of styling pieces that I rarely wear. So as always, if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and comments are very, very much appreciated. So I'm in a bit of struggle town today with the light. It is being like on and off raining and on and off cloudy, and at the moment it has decided to just be very, very bright. So thus not a lot making sense, such as when you are beholden to the light or the natural light. So recently I've noticed that I've been wearing a lot of pieces over and over again, and it's been actually quite cool to be an outfit repeater. I'm really all for that, and making the most of your wardrobe and pieces, and getting that cost per wear down. I was about to say up, but you want to get it down, so the smaller the number, the better it is. And I have this app that I've made a video on before where I digitize my entire wardrobe. I add new pieces that come in there, and I remove pieces that have been, sold onwards, and just has everything like nice and organized. So each day I can log outfits in there. And it does give you information on how often you are wearing things or how little you are wearing things. So I figured I'd do a bit of a styling video on the pieces that I do not wear very much whatsoever. So obviously the app itself hasn't got every single fit that I've ever worn ever in there since I started logging in about December, but it's a good bit of information so far. So take this with a grain of salt. Some pieces you will have definitely seen me wear before and style, but according to the app, never worn them. Not once, not ever. So let's have a gander through at some of these pieces. First up, we have this pair of exceptionally wide Yohji 10-ounce denim jeans. Now these are part of a two-piece with a denim jacket that I actually have worn a couple of times. It's pretty cool. It is huge though, so it can be a bit difficult to style. I guess it's less drapey, like it's more just a giant oversized denim piece. But these, look at how wide this waist is, especially on me. So they're supposed to fold over like this, which is a very bizarre design. And I've also nicked off the two buttons, which I have in one of the pockets in case I decide to reattach them. But then regardless of that making it small, you need to tie them with this inbuilt belt here. Otherwise, these will just not fit. Unless you are much wider in the hips and the waist, then these might be for you. They are really, really cool pants. So they have this naturally distressing threads on the front that when I got them, they were basically unworn, so they were all intact. But as I've worn them, they have been coming apart, and they've got them on the back too, and the hems are also unfinished or loose, I suppose. It's a really, really cool detail that I really, really like. And the idea that the piece kind of grows and develops with how you wear it over time is really, really interesting to me. I kind of wish that the top denim jacket also did that, but it doesn't. It's all quite, proper in terms of not having threads everywhere. But it's cool. It's a really, really cool detail. But yeah, this is one of the pieces. Let's move on to the others. So next up, we have one of the oldest pieces in my wardrobe. In fact, it may have been one of the first 5 things that I purchased when I was going through my style change. And this is the Random Identities denim jacket. Now, I think this is, I was gonna say it was made in Italy. No, it was designed in Berlin, made in Romania. This is a size large, and I have worn it a couple of times, but it's not something I gravitate towards because it is a bit more form-fitting than I would like it to be. And being someone that grew up not really wearing a lot of denim or denim jackets, I'm not quite sure exactly how they're supposed to fit. And so this one I just don't really gravitate towards, because sometimes it might look a bit weird with more oversized outfits because it's quite small on top, or yeah, it's not quite there. So I have had it up for sale for a while. No one's really interested because no one really knows Random Identities, and I should probably do a video on them because I have had a few pieces of theirs that I really, really like. In fact, another piece that I'll be showing you shortly. And I really, really rate them. A very underrated label out of, I guess, Berlin. I was gonna say Italy. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Italy. Maybe that's a Rick Owens thing. But yeah, it's a cool denim jacket. Really nice. It's got the random identities detailing on the buttons. I'm not sure if that picks up there. But it's also fading really nicely, and reading more about denim and I guess fading and clothes, you know, being worn and becoming more yours, I've learned to appreciate that kind of thing more. And I think a denim jacket is a perfect piece to really, really let it become yours. Hopefully that makes sense. But it's like, it makes it unique to you. The same way with like shoes and things, how they kind of mold to your feet. A jacket like this falls apart. I guess any clothing really just eventually becomes yours the more you wear it because of how you wear it, and the nicks and the bumps and the scratches that it gets along the way are your story. I think it's really cool. So still umming and ahhing about this one, but it has been nice to put it on a few times and, you know, think, hey, this was actually a really good choice. I was really stoked with this, and I still am. I just don't wear it as much as I'd like to. All right, another top, we have this Issey Miyake men blazer. Now, this is one of the coolest pieces I own. Definitely. The honeycomb detailing I have shown off time and time again. It is so unique, so cool, one of a kind, but I just don't wear it. I rarely reach for it. I guess it has also been quite hot. The weather is changing, it's getting cooler, so there will be more opportunities to pop this on. However, the way this fits really throws me off. And at first I thought it was because I am a little bit bigger, but then when I had a, you know, more in shape friend try it on, it's just very like bubbly and bulky. It will make anyone look large. But I gotta get over that because it is really, really nice. The detailing is very, very cool. These 3D honeycombs all over are just, it just looks so nice in the light. I wonder if the light's like catching any of this because it's just remarkable. I really, really like it. So hoping I can get some more wear out of it as the weather does get cooler. It was good to pull it out of the wardrobe today and put it on a few times and, you know, get reacquainted with it because it's in great condition. It is looking great and hopefully we can feel great in it too. Continuing on with the trend of tops, we have this Comme des Garcons en plus ribbon shirt, ribbon necked, ribbon tie shirt with this gorgeous purple ribbon detail that I like to tie in a bow. Sometimes you can leave it out. Maybe you could do different things, but my skills with tying things are not very high, so I can do a bow. And that's it. Like the Random Identities denim jacket, this is one of the first pieces I did pick up. And it's one that I just, again, do not gravitate a lot towards because of the fit. And also there's just this odd, it's hard to explain, but when it's buttoned up, it kind of sticks out here for some reason. I'm not sure whether that's the shirt or whether that's the sizing to my body because Comme stuff doesn't always fit me the way I'd like it to. But it is a really, really neat shirt and I definitely should be putting it through its yards more. I think it's also part of, because I've become a tie guy and you can't really tie guy a shirt that already has a detail like this. Might seem a bit much. Or can I? I don't know. Maybe there are no rules. I'm thinking about it. However, it is a cool top. I do just need to wear it more. I do love the ribbon detail and I have noticed that a lot of the girlies on like Pinterest and TikTok and YouTube are very into ribbons. And so they have been for quite some time. I've been talking about it to friends being like, why can't guys wear ribbons too? And maybe this is my ribbon moment, a little tie in the neck area here. I wish I had like, I don't know, somewhere in my hair I could put them, but yeah. Makes me feel like part of the club. Will you accept me as part of the club? Who am I kidding? None of those people watch this channel. Okay, moving on, we have another pair of bottoms, and these are a pair of waxed denim Rick Owens Dark Shadow Detroit jeans in a stretch. We love a good stretch denim. And I think these have been like object dyed because the tag is very, very black. There's just staining throughout on tagging and bits and pieces. These jeans are awesome. I just don't wear them. And this week, going through my wardrobe and putting on stuff that I don't put on as much, I love them. They're just so comfy and they're so easy. Stretch denim. It's a contentious topic, but they make them really comfortable for me because I fluctuate in size quite a lot, and these still fit me. And if they didn't, I would be really, really sad about it. They are skinny, but not too skinny. And they just look really nice wearing boots or tucking them into boots or over boots or having heels sticking out. They are just flipping awesome. I'm really, really such a fan of these. They're in a size 33. I think I'm actually more of like a size 34, 35, potentially 36 on a bad day. But I haven't worn a conventional pair of jeans in so long, so I have no flipping idea. Really, really cool jeans. I just need to wear jeans more. I've been gravitating more towards my Villa jeans, the locally made Melbourne ones, which are like in a curved shape. I don't know why. I think I like how they stack more, but they also have their own failings too, which we can get into in another video. This video is not about those jeans, but yeah, really like these Rick Owens ones and would recommend them. They're just super, super comfy, super, super easy, and I love the waxed look so, so much. Now, if you were playing at home, you would have noticed that I mentioned there was another random identities piece we'll be talking about. And if you guessed the heels, well then you were right, and I will send you my undying gratitude. I was gonna say a cake, but I also don't know how many people would be like, it was me, send me a cake, and then I'd have to be sending a lot of cakes. Potentially. At least there's some people that would lie. I know Anthony likes a good cake. I know Roy likes a good cake. Maybe I would do it as well and just give myself an excuse to get a cake. Anyway, these are the Random Identities worker boots. Really, really cool pair of heels. Really weirdly made. They fall apart really easily. These ones have not because I don't wear them very much. Now, why don't I wear them very much? I'll tell you, it's because this heel is huge. This is such a big heel, and funnily enough, a newer friend, Fressy, had posted on their Instagram story that they were in these boots, and I was like, holy crap, are those the Random Identities worker boots? They weren't sure. They'd just been given them from a friend who they didn't fit, and they took a photo of the bottom, and it's the same boots. And they were just like, they basically said they're incredibly uncomfortable after a period of time, to which I wholeheartedly agree. It's just I can't really explain it. Perhaps it is the size of the heel, but after you do wear them for maybe more than an hour or two, they become very, very uncomfortable. I'm not sure whether I need to just wear them more and wear them in, but that's just how it goes. So if I do wear them out, I'm usually drinking, which is a terrible idea, because if I fall over in these, it's back to the hospital. Still really, really like them though, and do want to wear them more. I don't like being uncomfortable and having the thought that, halfway through the day, I'm gonna be like, oh, I am stuck in these godforsaken boots. What am I gonna do? Anyway, great boots, great leather. You just need to be very, very careful with them, as they can be very, very shoddily made, I would have to say. And I don't like saying that, but I want to be honest with you that you have many, many pictures of issues with these handles. Don't pull them on by these. Do not do that, because the amount of pairs that I've seen where these have just snapped off, just not worth it. I pull from the actual leather itself if I'm getting them on. Also be very, very wary of the finishings on the bottom. They are Vibram. However, these wear down super quickly. Like, I've barely worn mine and it is not looking too good. And a lot of the second-hand pairs I've seen, just issues with like the block of the heel attaching to like the sole part. So maybe consider getting them resoled and re-heeled to extend their longevity, because the second-hand pairs that I see of these, they're just not in good shape. Hopefully the newer pairs and newer revisions by Random Identities are a lot better, because they're great boots and they look fantastic and just have a vibe to them. It's just, you don't want to spend a bunch of money on a pair of shoes that retail for about $1,000 that fall apart like that. It's, yeah, no wonder so many people want them secondhand, but yeah. Keep an eye out. Otherwise, love them, really cool, should probably wear them more. Okay, so those are the pieces that I've least worn in my wardrobe for the past indefinite period of time. So I've come up with a few looks incorporating these pieces together, trying not to use too many other pieces, because I feel like it just becomes very much of a muchness if it's like, instead of this button-up shirt, I will wear this button-up shirt, which is also just a black button-up shirt. And the only different detail is that like one of the buttons is different. So I've tried to keep the extra pieces more capsule-y and contained than just grabbing anything and everything. So hopefully you like them. We'll see what you think, and I'll see you on the other side of this styling. All right, so they are the looks that I was able to come up with for this video. A couple of them I sort of did on the fly, the one with the noisemaker sweatshirt and the wool shorts with the heels with the white socks. An on the fly idea. Maybe if the socks were shorter, I think it'd be a bit better. I would like to see a bit more, I guess, actual skin rather than just it looking like I'm wearing white stockings, but I don't know. What did you think? I also did take a bit of that inspiration, I suppose, from interesting sort of layering vibes of wearing the balloon pants over the denim jeans. Very, very odd for a Yohji look. Not very Yohji, but it also feels very, very Melbourne. You see a lot of people doing similar things like that out there on the streets. I actually really liked it. I thought it was cool. Maybe without the Issey Miyake blazer, maybe something else on top, but a vibe. Actually a vibe. But yeah, what was your favorite look? Let me know down in the comments below, and let me know if you want to do any more styling. These videos do take a bit of time. My room is a mess. Let's not talk about that. But yeah, until next time, you'll take care of yourselves, have fun, be safe, and as always, don't do anything I do except try going through your wardrobe and put on some pieces that you may not wear as often as you'd hope and see whether you rekindle your love for them. It's actually a lot of fun doing that. All right, until next time, bye-bye.